Hello, everybody. We are looking at something a little different. This is horrific slash gruesome deaths in Chicago, part 117. By a fellow named Dramatic 101. Let's see what it is. Let's see what this is about. Nice music, like that. That's a bop. No picture. Lorna Abrams. After 2 a.m. on April 24, 1995, mother of six, Lorna Abrams, 34, was found dead in a parking lot in the 2400 block of 24th Place in North Chicago. Her throat had been slashed and she had over 20 knife wounds to her chest and stomach. Okay, I think I'm feeling this. It's kind of like an old type of YouTube video, like where it would just be like a story being told to your ass. Like there's not even a voiceover. It's just hey, you can read this at your own pace. You got the little pause button. It's very it's very easy to react to, but I can see where some people might prefer more involved true crime videos, right? But yeah, we're starting with a banger. Throat slash and 20 knife wounds. That's a lot of knife wounds. Holy shit.
Purchase your tracks now.
Lower the volume a little bit there. Okay, they get Abrams' boyfriend, Mark Lindsay, who was an ex-con and sex offender, was charged with her murder on the same day Abrams' body was found. Officers stopped Lindsay driving on Sheridan Road and found blood in his car. Okay, so they give you time to read. Okay, I like that. So the story goes, late night on April 23rd, 1995, Lindsay impatiently waited all day for Abrams to come outside her residence at 1117 Broadway Avenue, North Chicago. Were they going on it? He told her to come outside. I could tell his voice he was going to do something to her. He kept waiting for her all day. As soon as she came, he started sweet talking her to go with him. He said he wanted to make amends, according to Abrams' nephew. Ah, shit. Something tells me that's not... Oh, this is planned as fuck. After Lindsay had coaxed her into going for a drive with him, you know the rest. I just wish I'd grabbed her last night because I was the last one to see her, said Robert Hamer, Abrams' nephew. That regret's gonna live. Also, according to Hamer, Abrams' children had sought his help in protecting their mother from Lindsay. Hamer said that he feared Lindsay was becoming increasingly violent. Well, that's what happens. Ex-cons, man. According to Lake County Assistant State Attorney Jeff Pavletic, oh God, Lindsay was upset over money money and bitches. Ooh, the two. He felt he was blowing the money that was coming into the. He felt that she was blowing the money that was coming into the household. Pavletic said. Leave. What the fuck. Police previously charged Lindsay with domestic battery on February 28 after he allegedly beat Abrams. And that they also charged him with assault after he allegedly threatened to kill her, as their 4-month relationship was coming to an end weeks before the killing. 4 months? They were together 4 fucking months. How the hell do you get so attached with anybody in 4 months? 4. That's nothing. How do you form an obsession with somebody that damn quick? I don't get people, man. I do not get people. According to North Chicago Police Chief Bill Zorzi, Lindsay would beat her up and later she'd go back to him. She was always trying to break away. Ladies, if any women watch this shit, if a man puts his hands on you in a violent way, or like does some shit physically that you don't want to do, that's it. That's it. There's no going back. That is a line that should never be crossed. And I'm gonna say that to the men too. Like, if the woman hits you, it's gotta be any sort of violence cannot be tolerated in a relationship. Screaming is to be expected, but once it gets to hitting people, it's done. It's done. Officers also encouraged Abrams to seek an order of protection against Lindsay, but Abrams refused to. Lindsay spent about 5 of 10 years in state prison following his conviction in '84 for aggravated criminal sexual assault, armed robbery, and unlawful use of a weapon. Oh, so that's what he was arrested for before. Okay. He was paroled from the Pontiac Correctional Center in January 1990 and was discharged from parole in December 92. Alright. I'm not sure what Lindsay's sentence was for the murder, but on July 30, 2014, Lindsay died due to okay, I gotta focus on this. Bronchopneumonia. Okay, that's what that's saying. Bronchopneumonia. In Statesville Correctional Center. Good. No picture. Talmadge Cooper, Sr., and Isabel Cooper. September 15, 1985, Talmadge Cooper Sr., 68, owner of Diamond Blacktop Co., and his wife, Isabel Cooper, 64, were beaten and stabbed to death by Talmadge's employee at their home at 1661 North Highland Avenue in Arlington Heights. Not a good way to go. Isabel Talmadge Cooper Sr. and Isabel Cooper's killer, Alan Christensen. Looks like a fucking piece of shit already. Three days later, on September 19th, Alan Christensen was arrested in Salt Lake City as he got off a Greyhound bus following a 36-hour trip from Chicago. Damn. So the story goes, Christensen went to his boss, Talmadge Cooper Sr.'s home to confront him over being mistreated and overworked. He also demanded money he was convinced Talmadge had unfairly withheld from his paycheck. You know they got lawyers for that, right? Like, you get... Like, you can go to small claims court if you don't have a lawyer. There's a lot of things you could do other than just up and killing an old-ass man. That's all I'm saying. During their argument, Christensen grabbed a sledgehammer and clubbed Talmadge to death. Christensen then sneaked through the back door of his boss's home, surprised Isabel Cooper in the living room, and killed her with the hammer and a folding knife. Damn! Christensen then grabbed a few $100s lying on the kitchen table before running to a nearby business and calling a taxi to make his escape with his then pregnant girlfriend. This motherfucker had a girlfriend. Ah, damn, bro. And I hope the girlfriend didn't know. Cause like, holy shit. Shit, man. I really hope she didn't know, cause oof. Christensen was eventually sentenced to life in prison for both murders. Bye, bitch. No picture. Pedro Gurola Jr. On September 9th, 2010, Pedro Gurola Jr., 41, was leaving for work from his home in the 800 block of Southeast Avenue in Oak Park around 6:45 a.m. when he would be randomly attacked. Random, huh? Gurola's wife discovered his body bleeding from the head around 10 a.m. and called 911. Ah, that poor lady. Holy shit. Officers arrived shortly and determined that Gurola died from blunt force trauma to the head. That's what? Gurola's car, 1987 four-door red on maroon Chevrolet Lumina, with Illinois license plate number 8479360 was also stolen. I hope they used that to catch the motherfucking killer. To this day, Gorilla's murder remains unsolved. Like, how the hell did that happen? What did the dude just take the shit? Did he know a chop shop and just went straight to that? Vanessa G. Ceja Ramirez. On November 2, 2020, Vanessa Ceja Ramirez, 22, was out for a walk with her mother in the Midlothian Forest Preserve, and she decided to head back to their car, but never made it.
Developing tonight, the search for answers after a missing Harvey woman was found dead in a Cook County Forest Preserve.
WGN's Rob Sneed is joining us live from the Midlothian Police Department with more. Rob?
That missing woman, Vanessa Cejas, the community tonight, they want answers. They want to know who killed her and why. Beaten, strangled, and burned. It's hard for Vanessa Cejas' family to imagine that that was the 22-year-old's last moments.
You're a disgusting human being. And there's karma. Karma will prevail.
A direct message from Kelly Rapp to the person who did this to Vanessa Cejas.
Man.
She started a search party in the area where the 22-year-old went missing.
I couldn't sit around anymore, just knowing that there was a girl missing.
Yeah?
It's horrible. I have children. I couldn't imagine if that happened.
Oh yeah,
to me.
that sucks.
I can't imagine what that family is going through.
They're numb. They want to know why, and especially a mother who was just feet away and had just left her daughter, knowing that her daughter, and finding out that her daughter was still in this park. You don't have the right to take their life. Not the way you took this young lady's life.
Not
Angela
anyway.
Holmes spent hours passing out flyers to anyone in this park, hoping to find information about who killed this young woman.
Whoever was in this forest preserve, needs to be brought to justice. And it needs to be an alert for any female or any male that's walking along this path here, for someone just to come out and then all of a sudden take your life the way they took this young lady's life.
Monday, Cejas was reported missing by her mother. Her mother said she had not returned from a walk on a trail at Midlothian Meadows Forest Preserve. Investigators, along with members of the community, searched for her.
Boy, I ain't walking through no damn forests. Anywhere I'm walking, there's gonna be people and fucking, more importantly, cameras. Cause like, bro, I'm not trying to be in the middle of nowhere where nobody can find me, right? That's fucked, man.
Authorities said they searched the forest preserve, local stores, and used a helicopter and search and rescue dogs. Police tracked her phone at an apartment complex in Oak Forest. According to Cook County Forest Preserve officials, her body was found in the woods at Midlothian Meadows Wednesday afternoon. Anyone with any information is asked to contact Cook County Forest Preserve Police.
There's a $2,000 reward right now. Anyone with that information can call our National Call Center. That's at 1-800-883-5587. That's 1-800, the letter U, tell us.
You're not alone. You're not alone. You have a community backing you up. We're praying for you. We can't imagine what you're going through, and if they need anything, reach out, please.
Sadly, Vanessa Ceja Ramirez's killer hasn't been caught to this day. Man, that's... oh, come on. Like, all the tech we got nowadays, and y'all can't find these people. Although I guess you would have to have, like, fingerprints and shit on file to find some of these people. You know, it's probably not as easy as it could be. You never know when someone who doesn't have a record just wants to fucking snap and kill somebody, you know? Nightmarish thought, I know. G. Will, NLMB. On August 12th, 2019, while waiting for the school bus in the 7800 block of South Phillips, a vehicle pulled up and two males got out and opened fire and hit Willie Washington, aka G. Will, numerous times. G. Will was hit with a total of 28 bullets.
Purchase your tracks now.
Pause to read. Okay. JC3890022ME 2019 03745 Unit 620. On 13 August 19, Dr. Wirtz performed an autopsy on the remains of Willie Washington and determined the cause and manner of death to be multiple gunshot wounds / homicide. Yeah? Multiple gunshot wounds. I'm sure y'all needed a very thorough autopsy to figure that one out. So, I'm sure it wasn't like a whole bunch of fucking... I'm sure my man didn't look like a slice of Swiss cheese after that. External examination. The victim sustained numerous gunshot wounds. 3 to the right side of the face. 3 to the left side of the neck. 3 to the left rear neck. 1 to the upper back. 1 to the lower back. 3 to the left buttock. 1 to the upper leg. 2 to the upper rear right leg. 6 to the forearm. 1 to the front right mid-torso. 2 to the lower abdomen. 1 to the upper right thigh. And 1 to the upper left thigh. They peppered that motherfucker. Like, those bullets were everywhere. This can't have been especially close, you know, as far as ranges go. They're damn near all over the place. This incident was mentioned in a song by rival gang member Jacoby Dees, where he mocked G. Will. G. Will's accused killer, BD, Buff City Death Row 85. Sinkedun, aka BD, was arrested 4 months later and charged with the murder of G. Will. I'm not sure exactly when, but sometime in 2021, BD beat the case due to lack of evidence. Alright. On August 27, 2022, BD was gunned down along with a friend in the 8300 block of South Paxton in the South Chicago neighborhood. That's how it goes, man. Live fast, die fast, and it's just sad all around, man. Like, just easy. Life goes easy, man, and it goes even easier when you're being stupid. Anyway, here's G. Dottie, ABK, NLMB, M60. So this motherfucker's got around. On December 4, 2019, Markel Sheard, aka G. Dottie, was walking in an alley in the 7500 block of South Colfax Avenue when a vehicle pulled up and someone inside opened fire. G. Dottie, who had AirPods in his ears, had his body riddled with more than 19 bullets. Oh, shit. Arrow, Death Row 85. According to him himself and his guys, Arrow was the one responsible for the brutal shooting death of G. Dottie. Okay. Savo Gang Arrow says Lil Dottie got left next to a garbage can. Deshaun Thomas and Savo died in front of his mama. Savo Gang Arrow. And Lil Dottie got hit over 19 times. Is he self-snitching? Okay, that's another thing. That's a thing I've noticed as well. Like, social media, and I've mentioned this in another video, right? But younger kids, like young adults, like Gen Z and later millennials, they just have to tell the world every fucking thing. Like there's things you keep to yourself, right? There are things that Okay. Like, God forbid you kill somebody, right? You don't fucking brag about that. That you keep, to yourself. You don't want nobody knowing that. Like, why do people put that shit on social media? That's gonna get the cops called on your ass. Send me anonymous messages. Long live Arrow. Why he knocked the AirPods out of Dottie ear like that? That's fucked up. Baby Dolt. BKN. Stupid question. What the fuck is he holding in this picture that it had to be censored? Like, I don't know if just showing off a gun would be that big a deal. This motherfucker showing off a dildo or some shit? In overnight hours, on December 16, 2023, Chicago police and fire crews responded to a report of a burning vehicle at about 2 a.m. in the 3700 block of South Parnell Bridgeport neighborhood.
Purchase your tracks now.
More details emerging tonight from this scene in Bridgeport as police found a body inside the trunk of a burning car around 2 a.m. Friday morning. Community activist Andrew Holmes says the victim is a 15-year-old boy from the north side. He met with the mother of that teen earlier today.
She's trying to hold her memories in of her baby. And the things that she talked about was only his smile. He can light up a room. And the disturbing part about this is her only child.
The family was too shaken to offer a photo of the teen, and we are not releasing his name until the medical examiner completes its autopsy. But Holmes says the victim was a student at Menta Academy on Chicago's South Side. Holmes says he was shot multiple times in the chest in another part of the city before his remains were driven down to this alley and lit on fire near South Parnell in Bridgeport.
We understand that car was stolen from possibly Lansing out in the suburbs from an auto shop. Hopefully, those security footage can shed some light on that too.
The registered owner of the vehicle told ABC7 that he initially had no idea what unfolded Friday morning, as his vehicle had been in the shop undergoing repairs. Residents in Bridgeport are now asked to check their Ring cameras, and a $1,000 reward.
Bro, imagine you drop your car off at the Pet Boys or whatever, and the next thing you know, you get a call from the cops saying your shit's on fire and there was a body in it. Oh fuck! I hope that dude has another way to get to work, because I bet you the cops kept that car for a while. Oh shit, man!
Reward is being offered by these community activists for any information that leads to an arrest and conviction.
Parents, also ask your children, maybe if your kids go to Men's Academy, ask your children if they heard anything. We need information to help the detectives bring this case to justice.
I wonder if anybody involved in this is if anybody who knew about this would be the sort to talk to cops. Because that's like a big thing about, in gang culture, right? You don't snitch, right? That sort of thing. So I don't know how much help that was going to be. After crews put out the fire. Oh, wait a minute. Put the fucking audio back down. I gotta level. Next time, if I ever react to this guy's shit again, I'm gonna run it through. I'm gonna download it and run the shit through Audacity. Try to level out the audio. The balance is all over the fucking place. Anyway, after crews put out the fire, they found the corpse of 15-year-old Kidani Smith, Jr., a.k.a. Baby Dolt, who was badly burned from the fire.
Purchase your tracks now.
New details this morning about a body.
See what I mean? Like, the music's loud as shit, and then you get to the news clips and it's quiet.
Found inside of a trunk in Bridgeport that was on fire. We're now learning it was 15-year-old Kadani Smith who died from gunshot wounds to the neck and chest.
Damn, man.
Police and fire
He looks
officials
like a baby.
responded to a car fire in the alley near 37th and Parnell Friday morning. When the fire was put out, first responders then found the body inside of the trunk. Police continue to investigate.
RIP to everyone mentioned in this video, except Mark Lindsay. Yeah, I gotta fuck right off. I hesitate to say that was a fun video. I mean, it's very, 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 very heavy subject matter. But, you know, it's something that, but it's a very, well-made, if kind of antiquated style of video. So, you know, check him out, Dramatic 101. He seems to specialize in Chicago, which I'm guessing that's where he lives. But yeah, you know, tell me what you think in the comments. And as always, God bless you.